So you know when you get something and you say, this will keep me occupied for ages. I don't need anything else. Whether it's a video game, a book, a TV series, anything, you're like, yeah, I don't need anything else. This will keep me going for a while. That's what I said after the collection that I recently picked up. And then something happened. That is 6 long boxes filled with cards, 15 ETBs, and then those little boxes down there. I think it's in excess of 30,000 cards. And if that's not enough, I've got another box there. This one here. That's another 4,000. So yeah, we've got a lot to do. And we're here. Not a bad drive, about an hour and a half. Not too bad. Dropped the wife off at work first, and it actually helped because it meant that we avoided a really busy road, a little bit of a country route. I did panic at one point when I needed petrol, and I was like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. But then we got back to civilization. So yeah, I've arrived. I think it's about 30. It's over 30,000 cards. So let's go have a look. Okay, so I haven't really been recording much as I've been doing it, but as you can see, this is a hell of an operation that's going on. This box is now being filled. This is all commons and uncommons that I'm not using. So these will be boxed up, added to another box that I've got outside, and then they'll be going on to my bar because I pull out my value and then I send it off to a buyer who I believe does like bulk lots and sort of things. So we've got like looking for different things, but it's Monday evening, just coming up to midnight. I would say I'm about halfway through because we've got, these hold about 5,000 each. I've got one box out there with 5,000, one box out there with 5,000. So that's 10,000. That box underneath that black sorter at the back, that is full with cards that we're pulling. So that's about 5,000. And then add another 1,000 there, 6,000. We're getting towards 7,000, so like 17,000 altogether. I mean, look at all this. Like, I've got empty versions of these arriving, so I can start to box stuff off. I just want to get it sorted and boxed off, and that's why I haven't really been live as I'm doing it. I've got, I mean, that box is full now, so that can go, and I've got those. There's a lot of Japanese left. I've been trying to prioritize the English just so I can get it all in one box, but yeah, it's been a hell of a slog, but there's some really nice stuff here. Let's just grab a wad here. Let's just see. So look, we've got Ivysaur base set, we got Electrode. I mean, the conditions vary, but you know, it all adds up. So we've got like some base set, some jungle. I picked up a nice stack of vintage here, but you know, like they're just, I mean, that's cooked, but is that all Watsy? Have I just picked up a stack of Watsy? And then you can see like there's 151 reverses. 151 reverses do so well. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I haven't really, apart from 151, I haven't really been pulling an awful lot of like moderns, because I have so much. Like, I mean, these are all 151 reverses. That's a big wad, and then we've got some promos here. Got some vintage here, like Cerebi. Let's have a look at this. C-Dot, Porygon, Malamar, Baltoy. Like, you know, it's just a really nice mix, and I've still got to get through all of the, like, a lot of the Japanese. You see, you got some Sun and Moon. There's XY stuff in here. There's, honestly, this is going to keep me going for ever. And like I said, I've still got all the Japanese to go through. Well, most of the Japanese to go through. I mean, we're getting there. We're making progress, but yeah, this is good. What I probably will do is, when it comes to sorting all of this, because I like to have it all organised in like my staging inventory, when it comes to sorting it, I'll probably do a live stream. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I was going to plan to do it this week, but then the weather's decided it wants to become the surface of the sun, so maybe not. And here we have the first box sorted. So I need to separate this out. This is sort of like my staging inventory, but I'm going to have one for English, one for Japanese. All this is Japanese, all this is English, and then basically they're just bags of 50 in like themes. Yeah, like this is like Japanese hollows, and then I've got, say, this one. This is Japanese non-hollow, a lot of sun and moon and stuff in there. And then on like the English side, reverse hollows. Grab this one for example. This one is just non-hollows, and they're just kind of grouped like that because then it just makes it easier for me when I'm uploading them. If they're reverse hollows, I can bulk edit and say like these are all reverse hollows, but then also when I'm sorting them, all hollows and reverse hollows will be sleeved, non-hollows won't be. In storage they'll just sort of be a bag like this. So there you have it. That is a bumper collection. It's going to take me a while to go through. I think the way I'm working at the moment is kind of like uploading 100 cards a day to eBay, listing them. You know, that's kind of, it takes me over my monthly shop allowance, so it means that I am paying a bit, but it's not at the point yet to upgrade to the maximum tier of shop. Probably won't do that until I've got 8 to 10,000 listed inventory, which obviously I will do when all of this goes live. I did do the card count wrong when they're in the boxes. They hold like the 5 rows will hold 5,000 cards, but they're sports cards, which are thicker. So the 5 rows is about 7,000. I've estimated I've got about 10,000 cards pulled from that. So based on doing 100 a day, that's 100 days. Even if 100 days worth of listing, and that's before even getting in any new stuff, anything like that. So this is perfect. So what I'm going to do is, obviously you've seen how I'm sort of like pulling stuff out and organizing things. When I separate to English and Japanese, I'm also going to have in the staging inventory like tool cards that basically say like, you know, Japanese non-hollow, Japanese vintage, Japanese hollow, Japanese reverse hollow, English reverse hollow, English, like all stuff like that, so that I can sort of like work out what I want to prioritize, like what I want to get up sooner. And then if suddenly we have like a huge influx of like modern 151 reverses being sold, I'm like, right, okay, I need to top up on them so I can grab that. But obviously I'm not stopping buying, and I still have other things to list. Like after these 2 card shows, I've got loads of stuff to list, loads of inventory to list. But it kind of gives me a buffer, and I think that's a key thing, is that I know at the moment that if I don't buy anything else in, if I can't get stock, if I can't get collections, if things just, I'm not just getting stuff, I'm not able to source things, which is highly unlikely, but you know, you don't know what happens. It means I have that backup, and I'm not like, I'm out of stock, what am I going to do? Because listing consistently is so key. Like you see other YouTubers say it, and it is the game changer for me. Like my sales have just gone like that since listing daily, and it really helps. And I'll go into that in like another video, go into like sort of like how I'm listing daily and what I'm doing, and I'll show you like the numbers. I'm kind of like giving it like a month for doing it, so then I've got a month of numbers to say like, look, you know, this increased. But I think like week on week, the past 2 weeks, it's like 50% improvement each week. So 100% compared to 2 weeks ago, for example. So yeah, it's flying, and this just gives me that buffer, so I know I've got that. So it's going to take a while to get through. Live streams, I mentioned that I was going to do it while I was sorting the collection. Obviously this week has been ridiculously hot, far too hot for me to sit on camera. Like, you know, this, I'm hot now because I've had to turn the fan off because I'm recording, and I put a t-shirt back on. So like, yeah, but my plan is Tuesdays are sort of going to be like the live stream day, whether that's going on like eBay Live, which I will get back into after having a bit of a break, sorting some stuff out, whether that's eBay Live and doing sales, or just on YouTube, just sitting and just sifting cards and sorting them out. Tuesday's kind of going to be like my live stream day for that, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, like, you know, I've got so much to do. Like, look, here's today's 100 cards. So we've got 50 hollows, and we've got 50 reverse hollows, including XY Evolution. So yeah, but it is a Friday, which means I also need to sort out scheduled for Saturday, not Sunday, because I've got a card show on Sunday, so the store will be off. So I don't need any uploads for that. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you are enjoying this, please do drop a follow and a subscribe. It is really appreciated, and like the video. Let me know what you think. Next week's video will be point of view from the card show, so keep an eye out for that one, and thanks a lot.